name is Kristen Melton, and this is my persuasive speech. Smoking is a popular habit and can be very deadly. Smoking is one of those things that someone either loves or hates. Whether you like or dislike smoking, I'm sure everyone can recognize three things. Smoking stinks, it can cause cancer, and can be very expensive. Now we will run through a short presentation. Tobacco use is the leading preventable cause of disease, disability, and death in the United States. Between 1964 and 2004, cigarette smoking caused an estimated 12 million deaths, including 4.1 million deaths from cancer, 5.5 million deaths from cardiovascular disease, 1.1 million deaths from respiratory disease, and 94,000 infant deaths related to mothers smoking during pregnancy. According to the Centers for Disease Control, cigarette smoking results in more than 443,000 premature deaths in the United States each year. Mothers who smoke during pregnancy are just being selfish. They put their own bad addiction before the life of their unborn child. About 1 in every 5 United States deaths are smoking related. For every one person who dies from smoking, at least 20 more suffer from one serious tobacco-related illness. According to smokefree.gov, harmful ingredients such as acetone, which is found in fingernail polish remover, and ammonia, which is a common household cleaner, are found in cigarettes. Why? Everyone who smokes knows it's bad for them. They can just read the package. So the question is, why do people still choose to smoke? You can see on packages there is clearly warning, such as on this one, Surgeon General's warning, cigarette smoke contains carbon monoxide. On this smokeless tobacco, warning, this product is not a safe alternative for cigarettes. Smoking can affect the body both mentally and physically. Upon entering the bloodstream, nicotine immediately stimulates the adrenal gland to release the hormone known as adrenaline, which stimulates the central nervous system and increases blood pressure, respiration, and heart rate. Quitting. Many people find nicotine patches and herbal cigarettes helpful when they are trying to quit. Many Americans seem to be realizing that cost and consequences of smoking tobacco are just not worth the relief that nicotine gives them, and they have decided to give it up. Smoking causes the person that smokes to smell like a big ashtray. The smoker's fingernails also tend to turn yellow. Non-smokers are usually not delighted to be around inconsiderate smokers. Now that we know how much the smell of smoking impacts people, let's talk about the worst part of smoking. According to the National Institute on Drug Abuse, cigarette smoking accounts for about 1/3 of all cancers, including 90% of lung cancer cases. Smokeless tobacco also increases the chances of oral cancers. In addition to cancers, smoking causes lung diseases such as chronic bronchitis and emphysema, and increases the risk of heart disease. Now we will discuss just how expensive smoking is. According to cancer.gov, smoking is expensive. It isn't hard to figure out how much you spend on smoking. Multiply how much money you spend on tobacco by 365, which is how many days are in the year. The amount may surprise you. Now multiply that number by the number of years that you have been smoking. This amount is probably going to shock you. Now, let's multiply the cost per year by 10, which would be, a smoker would spend nearly $18,000 in their bad habit over a course of 10 years. We can all realize that we could do a lot more than buying cigarettes with $18,000. We could take a vacation, buy a new car, or even send your kid to college. This don't include the possible costs such as higher costs on health and life insurance and likely health care costs due to tobacco-related problems. Some people are able to quit on their own without the help of others or the use of medication. But for many, it can be hard to break the social and emotional ties to smoking while getting over nicotine withdrawals at the same time. Fortunately, there are many support agents out there. Hopefully you can clearly see the risk of smoking tobacco and at least consider quitting. Remember, smoking is not only bad for your health, but also bad for the health of others around you. Thank you for your attention.